Hadronox, 9 mana 3/7. Beast for the druid. Death rattle summon your taunt minions that died this game. So let's think about archetypes of druid we already have, which are using taunts basically. It's a big druid, ramp druid, and jade druid uses taunts as well. In first case we have Ancient of Wars, Primordial Drakes, Curator. We have Ancient of Wars, but I don't think they count as a taunt because they have a given taunt. They don't have a keyword taunt. I don't think Hadronox will be summoning Ancient of Wars from it. So if you want to get any value from it, you'll need to replace Ancient of Wars with Bug Creepers. They're just much weaker. Also, it can be silenced, then you get a 3/7 for 9 mana. Also, it doesn't do anything when you play it. There's like a new card for 5 mana, Spreads the Plague, I think. I'll talk about later. I don't think it has a good synergy with Hadronox either. I'm just like, I don't like the start line on this shit. It has a 3/7, it's very difficult to kill it off. You want it to die? Like if it was a spell, 9 mana spell, summon your taunt minions that died this game, it would have been better than this. You might think about, oh, how's the case? It's a creature and it has a value in it, which gives you the same amount as a spell. But again, it can be silenced, you need to kill it, you want to kill it, you don't want this creature. It's much weaker than just such a spell. Like, this spell would have been broken. You just pay 9 mana and get all the taunts which died in this game. Also, you need to play much more taunts than a normal Ram Druid is playing right now, I think, because remember Giant Anaconda? Oftentimes you just don't have any 5+ attack minion when you play it, and you have a lot of them. So for this creature you will need to play a lot of taunts as well. A cute card, but I think it will not see play. Just if meta will be very slow, then maybe, but it can also be countered always with cards like Polymorph. So far with card pool we have and current cards released, I think this will not see play. Maybe if there will be a bit more taunt cards added to the game, I'll change my opinion. Would it work as a taunt card on Druid with Sogath? No, it wouldn't. Too slow. Need to play Sogath for 9, this card is 9 mana as well. Yeah, Nazath has immediate effect, this doesn't. You can compare this to. A 5 mana Druid spell, summon a 1/5 Scarab with taunt. If your opponent has more minions, cast this again. So think about it as Unleash the Scarabs. Unleash the Hounds works same way, right? It spawns same amount of minions your opponent has on board, except if you have some minions on board yourself, you'll get less Scarabs, so it's a bit less than Hounds on average. So it's very good against some aggro decks, right? Let's say if you're playing against Pirate Warrior, like, I don't know, like even against Pirate Warrior, you need to not kill all these patches and deck hands, and the opponent can play around it by not playing small stuff until you're dead. And then you have like, they have Frothing Berserker and you play a 1/5 Scarab for 5 mana and you're like, ugh, it's not so good. I don't die, but it doesn't do anything. So what is it good against? Like Shamans? It's very good against Shamans. I don't know how well Devolve will work against it, but I assume Scarabs will be at least 2 mana. So if you devolve them, you get at least 1 mana. 1 mana creature. So it's already not bad. Again, this card is depending on meta too. If there, like, let's say for now, if you would give me this card into my Ramp Druid deck, I would probably play one of it. Very good versus Shaman, but that's basically it, right? Shaman and Paladin, all I can imagine. 1/5 doesn't trade into anything, it just stalls. It's like Mind Control tech. Maybe Mind Control tech is better, if you think about it. because you have a chance of stealing a good shit. And spreading Placo just gives you 1/5. If it was not for the druid deck, then sure, but druid has no way to remove stuff. No good AoE, there's only a swipe. And you will have no way of killing these leftovers. I guess Primordial Drake might help. It's like a way of surviving until you can Primordial Drake. Yeah, I would play it right now. It's good against Token Druid, it's good against Shaman. I don't think it's good against Pirate Warrior. I don't think it's good against any control deck. It's just something you won't be playing too well, like too often against control decks. I would play one right now. I don't know how much it will change later. It's definitely not OP or anything. It's just something to stop shamans, I suppose. I don't even know how much it stops them, because they can still like bloodlust into it. I guess it absorbs damage, so it does its job. Again, depending on meta card, I would say 1 or 2 in Ramp Druid. I wouldn't play it in Jade probably. It's not doing anything against Murlocs. They just kill it one by one. Just save some life. Bolvar Fireblood, 5 mana 1/7. Paladin legendary. Has Divine Shield and after a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gains +2 attack. That sounds a bit too complicated for me. And I also don't think it's good. Remember Bolvar 4 Dragon? It was a 5/7, no, it was 1/7 when friendly minion dies, when it's in your hand, it gets plus attack. Same type of shit. It's so difficult to get a Divine Shield on your turn, to have a Divine Shield to proc. And this creature, in order for it to be good, you need to have at least 2 Divine Shields. And even if you have them, you need to send them into your opponent minions in order to buff your Bolvar. Otherwise your opponent creatures will trade into Bolvar because it has very little attack. So don't go face, you need to trade and proc your Divine Shields. Oh, it also has a Divine Shield. Okay, that's a bit better. Oh wait! So it's getting buffed when it loses Divine Shield as well, right? Because it's a friendly minion. It's getting buffed from its own Divine Shield? It's very good at killing aggro decks because they can't trade into it too well. So the taunt, it doesn't need to be taunt, like, you know how it works. You just play a creature on 5, something to buff his steed on 6, and then aggro deck just loses. But no one said you can just play double Spellbreaker in your Taunt Warrior to deal with such Bolvar's plays. I think it fits Divine Shield heavy Paladin very well. Card by itself seems decent, but it's not good enough to play by itself, I don't think. But if you have some Divine Shield minions in your deck, you need a lot of Divine Shield minions to make this happen, like a 3/3 buffer and 1/1 Argent Squire, Burn Bristol, maybe some more Divine Shields. Like if you run only 5, excluding Tyrion, it's so like, it's not broken, but it might see some play in some decks. I think it's decent. Kind of tempted to put it into my control Paladin, but I only have Burn Bristol in there. I don't know if it's enough. Maybe it fits like mid-range Paladin with Argent Squires. It might happen. Maybe we just need a couple more Divine Shield creatures. And in Wild, with Shielded Minibot, it's just broken, man. Yeah, we'll see some play probably. Fatespinner, 5 mana, 5/3, Druid card. Epic. Choose a Death Rattle secretly. Deal 3 damage to all minions or give them +2/+2. Secretly. Oh, tricky. I wouldn't mind to play a 5 mana deal 3 damage AoE in my Druid. Let's put it this way. It's a good deal. Excavated Evil in Priest. Why not to play 3 damage AoE in Druid, who doesn't have very good AoE. I see some players were using Starfall in their big Druids. It's not really an AoE though. You might say it's better. I'm not convinced. It's very flexible for sure. It buffs all minions, right? So if you play it and you like miscalculate, it can really backfire. 5 mana 5/3 isn't bad though. You know how it's different from deal 3 damage AoE? It's very similar, but it can be silenced. And if you play it into a big board, this board can just kill you, right? You play it against Shaman, he can Bloodlust you and kill you. If you play AoE, there'll be nothing to Bloodlust. That's the difference. On the bright side, you can play it, it's versatile, right? You can play it versus control if you have nothing else. Or if you have a board and you can choose give you minions +2/+2 instead of making it deal damage. It can also very backfire if you have nothing to do. I guess if you have no minions on board, you can always just get a deal damage part on it. It's also 5 attack minion. There's a druid quest. You forgot about it, right? Druid quest, guys. Summon a ton of 5 attack minions and you get some like big 5 mana legendary which makes your minions cost 0. But druid also gets a spreading plug. Is it any good in token druid though? Because for token druid you expect to have a board. And if you don't have a board you can go for deal 3 damage AoE. So you can come back while playing token druid against another aggro deck. It's a very interesting card. I think it will see play. And maybe even in multiple decks. I like it. Chillblade Champion, 4 mana 3/2, charge lifesteal for the paladin. Pack filler and dust, I think. Very poorly started. It needs to have some sort of synergy with your other cards. But even then, very, very poorly started card. I don't think it will see any play. Howling Commander, 3 mana 2/2, paladin card. Battle cry, draw a divine shield minion from your deck. I think this card is bad. It's a Cabal Courier stat line. Cabal Courier seasonal play right now. People realize that card is just better. This card draws from your deck, and Cabal Courier could have given you some good cards. Not a discover, it's just a draw. Stat line is very poor. This card does not belong in any aggro deck. You lose too much tempo by playing it. This card, I don't think it's better than Stonehill Defender for Control Paladin. Do you want to play this and Stonehill Defender? I don't think so. Too many 3 mana creatures. You need to play Aldor, Stonehills, and this. It will not see any play.